everyone, this is Shannon and welcome to my channel, That's What Shannon Said. Real quick before we get into anything, please go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the bell button, but I'm sure you want to try the workout before you do all those things. Speaking of the workout, what we're going to be doing today is a circuit workout, which means we're going to be doing one exercise after the other, then we're going to take a break and then repeat that circuit 2 more times. If you're newer to exercise, injured, postpartum, just a little unsure of what your body can take, just only do 1 circuit and then see how you feel. If the moves are a little too complicated for you or they feel a little too hard for you, take it back a notch, make it easier, omit some of the movements or just make them smaller and do what you can. My goal for you is to enjoy this workout and to also keep you moving throughout the time that you're with me. So in whatever way you need to do that, do it. I promise you it's okay and you're still going to get a lot of benefit out of being here and moving with me. Thank you so much for choosing my workout. Let's get into it.
Grab a band, grab a belt, grab a strap, something to warm up your shoulders, open up the chest, the upper body. This is my favorite way to warm myself up. I start with this movement every time, no matter what I'm doing. Just a few of them. And we're gonna twist side to side now. And make this be easy. You really don't need to hurt yourself. You don't need to overdo it. You're just stretching your back, your body, getting a little bit of movement. And now go side to side. I like to turn my head because it feels good for my neck, but you do what feels good for you. And you don't need to overstretch here. You can see that I'm really enjoying how it feels. Nice big stretch. Put that down. We are done with that and ready to get into pressing and marching at the same time. This is how we're going to get some real blood flow and elevate the heart rate a bit. Now, as you press up, your knees are coming as high as your waist and your belly is pulling in every single time. Every time. Press. And you can press forward if you'd like, if you don't want to press upwards because it bothers your shoulders. Just keep pulling your belly in and lifting your knee as high as you can while your chest is lifted. Good. Just a few more here. And now we're going to just press the hips side to side. I promise you we are not going to be dancing. It looks like I'm going to start dancing and we're not. Just pressing hips side to side. And then we're going to round the hips, circle them 1 time in each direction and then switch directions and really try to articulate that just to open up the lower back. And now we're going to do some squats. That's why we were doing that with the hips. And I am warming up right alongside with you. And as you squat, you press down through your heels, up through your heels. As you come up, you squeeze your butt. Your belly is nice and tight. And you're just enjoying the movement. Down and pulse, 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 pulse. Belly tight and chest lifted. Good, that's it. Now we are ready to do an actual workout. Here we go. All right, we are starting with squat to a shoulder press. Again, remember, when you squat, all the body weight goes down through the heels, nothing in the toes. You should be able to lift your toes. And when you press, those arms go straight up into the ceiling or the sky. Keep your belly tight. You come down, you squeeze your butt as you come up. And if it's too much to do the press and the squat, just do the squat. Or maybe you just want to do the press. Just choose what feels good. And maybe the weights are too much. Maybe you just do it with empty hands. That's okay. Wherever you are in your journey of movement is okay. Just feel what works for you. Good. And now we're going to move on. We're going to do good mornings with a fly. So you're going to lean over and you're going to fly your arms out like you are a bird and you actually have wings. You're going to keep your belly super duper tight this whole time and your knees are slightly bent. Again, all your body weight goes into your heels. And what drives you up is the squeeze of the butt. Good. Squeeze of the butt. And as you come down, you should feel a stretch in the back of the legs. Knees are nice and soft. And fly like you have wings. Belly tight, belly tight, belly tight. Looking good, guys. We only are doing 15 and then we'll move on. You can do this. Good. Almost done. Done. Okay, moving on. We are going to do standing side leg raise. We are doing this to challenge your balance and work your core at the same time and your flexibility. And if you can't raise it up without touching back down to the ground, like I just showed, that's okay. If you can only go halfway up, that's okay. But if you can, go all the way up. That's something to work for. Keep your belly so tight. The name of the game when you are balancing is a tight core. Good. Other side now. Raise it up and down, up and down. Keep your balance by keeping your core tight. That's how it works. Raise it up. You should feel this in the side of the abs, maybe in your butt, maybe in the standing leg. But your chest is lifted, your belly is tight. And I promised you guys that when I lost my balance, I would not take it out of the video. And there you go. We all do it. Now this is a straight leg kick with a toe touch. Chest is lifted. This is to work your core, again, your balance and your flexibility. And if you cannot touch your toe without really rounding your back, then don't try to touch your toe. But I do want you to try to move your arm and your leg at the same time. You can tap your toe behind you, that's all right. And now we're switching sides. Good, your chest is up, your belly is tight. What is driving your leg up is the pulling in of your belly. Looking good, you guys. Chest is up. And I messed up the rug. Go ahead, you can laugh. It's all right. Let's keep going. And we're almost done. Belly is tight, chest is up. And that's it. Now we're moving on. Okay, we're going down to the floor. We are going to put feet hip width apart. Lift up your hips into the air, raise up those weights right over your chest, and you're going to open up with soft elbows like you're asking for the biggest hug from the person you love the most. And then when you bring your arms together, you are hugging a giant beach ball. Keep your weights over your chest, not your face. We're working the chest muscles, not the face muscles. Now, how are your hips? Are they sagging down? Squeeze your butt, pull them back up. Press down through your heels. Soft elbows again, weights over the chest, reaching out as far as you can. Squeeze your glutes, press down through your heels. All right, and now we're going to do skull crushers with glute bridges at the same time. So bring those weights down by the sides of your ears there, and then press them straight up as you press your hips up and squeeze your butt. Yes, I know this is a lot of coordination, but coordination is good for the brain. Keep your elbows in the same exact place in space. You see mine are not going forward or back. And these are called skull crushers because it looks like you're about to crush your skull with some weights. The weights come right down by your ears. That's how far down they should go. And press and hold and squeeze. Squeeze, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep squeezing and pressing through your heels as you squeeze at the same time. Squeeze and then we'll hold. There you go. Hold it. Hold it and we're bringing it down. Okay. Hands by the hips, legs straight up. You're going to do heel presses. I call them leg press, but it's really a heel press. And all you're trying to do is pull your belly button down and just press your heels up about an inch. That's all it needs to be. You're trying not to swing your legs. And if you've never done this movement before, I'm pretty sure you're going to get it wrong the first couple times you do it because it's a very awkward thing to do. But once you get the hang of it, you'll be like, oh, I get it now. And just 15 of those, and we're coming up. Take your weights back with you. And And here we go. We're going to do step back alternating lunges with a bicep curl. Now, lunging is very personal to every person. You can go a little bit down like that. You can edit the movement. You could take out the arm movement if it's too much and just do full range of motion, or you can do the whole thing. Keep your weight, your body weight in that front heel. That's the secret to a good lunge right there, is you press down and up through that front heel. And there was a time in life that I couldn't do lunges at all because it hurt, and I lost my balance again. See, we all do it, guys. There was a time in life where I couldn't lunge because my knees were not good, and I thought, that's it, I'll never lunge again. But I fixed it. All right, moving on. This is an arm burner circuit. Stick with it. Arm circles 25 in one direction. Make sure that your hands go below the level of your shoulders and above the level of your shoulders. Keep your belly tight, feet flat on the floor. We're only doing 25. Now switch directions. Guys, stick with this arm burner circuit. I know it's gonna burn. Just stick with it, okay? Keep your belly tight. Keep your knees soft. Try to keep it loose and easy. All right, and bring your elbows down, palms open, like you have a tray in your hand, and you're gonna open and rotate your shoulders open. And it's like you are squeezing a credit card right in between your shoulder blades and your back. And the harder you squeeze, the more you are going to feel this start to burn in your back muscles that you never knew you had. So good for the posture, so good for the shoulders. Keep going. This is a very overlooked movement. But lucky for you, I'm not overlooking it. Good, keep going, keep trying to squeeze. And now you're going to bring your elbows together behind you as if you could get them to touch. You have to squeeze like the dickens for this. You have to try to get them to touch even though it'll never happen in a million years. How's your belly? Tight? Okay, moving on. Reaching up and down. All the way up, all the way down. Full range of motion for your arms. We usually do not extend our bodies all the way out to the length that they can reach. So good for the arms, the shoulders, the back muscles, the core. And speaking of the core, is your core tight? Are your knees soft or are you locking them out because this is a lot of effort? Good, keep going. You don't have to look up every time like I do. I just like that it stretches the front of my neck. Almost through it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We are not done yet. Arms up and press up. Press, press. I like to add a little bounce with my knees because it makes me feel like I can get through it. Looks a bit like you're dancing. It's only 25. Press up, 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 and press up and down and back at the same time. This one hurts. I know. Do the best you can. It took me a long time to be able to do these for even 25 reps. Stick with it as best you can. It is almost over, and it's over. All right, we're back for round 2. Let's do it. Okay, and squat to a press again. Here we are, we're back. We should be feeling really warm now. And I want you guys to focus on not rushing through the movement. I know that we just sometimes want to get it done or it hurts and you're like, if I can just get through the 15 as fast as possible, then it's good. But it doesn't work that way. Your body needs to know what's happening and you need to give it a chance to get stronger. And you want to do that by doing the movements with a lot of attention to every part of the movement. Pressing down through the heels, again for the good mornings with the flies, and up and squeeze the glute. Good. And Just think of yourself as a bird. You have big, long wings and you are flying as you're bent over. Your belly is super duper tight and you are squeezing your butt as you come up. Knees are nice and soft. Body weight is in the heels. And this is one of those movements you can't do too slowly because it is challenging. Good. Keep your back very flat. Super duper flat. You can see I try to just sneak a check on how my form is in that mirror there. And if you have a mirror near you, please check your form. Good. All right, moving on. Standing leg raises to the side, abs tight. The secret to balancing is a tight core. And now that you're warmer, see if you can just lift a little higher than you did in the first round. And now we're going to slow it down just a touch. Up and hold, just for a millisecond. I know it makes it harder. That's why I'm having you do it. And hold it. And switch sides. Shake out the hips. Lift. Good. We are lifting up and down. Your belly is tight. Good. We're going to slow it down a little bit. Keep your belly tight. Oh, there we are. Wobble. Even I don't hold my belly as tight as I need to sometimes. Good. Keep it up. We are going to hold at the top on the last one here. Right here. Hold. Belly tight. And down. Shake out your hips again. Get all the tension out. And we're going to kick. Chest lifted. Abs tight. Tap it down. You don't have to do the arm movement. You see, I just gave you a little example. Just keep your leg as straight as possible. That's all I ask. That's not true. I'm also asking you to keep your chest up. Switch sides and kick and reach. Good. You are working your core. You are working your balance. You are working your brain with the coordination. This is such a simple movement and there's so much to be gained from it. All right, moving on. Down to the floor we go. Grab your weights, take them with you. And we are going to do that glute bridge hold with a fly. And remember, you are opening up your arms for the biggest hug from the person that you love most in this world. And then when you close your arms, your elbows are nice and soft. Squeeze your booty, lift your hips high, press through your heels. No body weight going through the toes. Reach out, elbows soft. Keep those weights over your chest, not your face. We're working your chest muscles, not your face muscles. Keep moving. And hips down. Bring the weights down and bring everything up at the same time. As you squeeze your butt, you press your arms straight up to the ceiling. Try to keep your elbows in the very same place in space. Coordinate. Everything comes up. Squeeze your butt. Beautiful. Try to take your time with it. As you go to full extension, you give it the harder squeeze, the hardest squeeze you can manage. All right, now hold it and pulse, pulse, squeeze and release your glutes. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep pulsing, keep going. Almost through that, and we are gonna hold it in a second, not quite yet. Now hold, hold, squeeze it harder, a little harder. Bring it down. Weights down. Hands by your sides. Oh, and weight just goes rolling away. Legs up. Press those heels up. Press. Press. It's okay if this movement is itty bitty. When I first started doing this, I literally could only move my heels up an inch. You will get stronger. Good. Pull the belly down. Press it up. Press it up. Press it up. Just a few more. That's it. Sitting up, take your weights with you. And we are doing step back lunges. Oh, we got to fix the hair. We're fixing the hair, really? Just get moving, girl. Good. Stepping back, all the body weight in that front heel. And you may notice if you're really looking at my form, sometimes I step back a little bit wider, like that one, and sometimes I go a little narrower. I'm just respecting how my body feels and how my knees feel and listening to the feedback. And I want you to do the same as well. Good. We are just doing 8 each side, so it's 16 total. Abs are tight, pressing through that front heel as you come down and up. Good, we are done with that. Now, arm circuit. Yeah, it's warm. It's okay. All right, belly tight, chest up, arms out. Circle those arms, 25 in one direction. Keep this up. Belly is tight. You know, ballerinas have the most toned, beautiful upper bodies, and all they do is hold their arms up all day long and move them in all these beautiful directions. Oh, switch directions, you guys. Belly's tight. And elbows down. And we're going to start with squeezing those elbows behind you, like you're trying to get them to touch. Squeeze, squeeze. Literally, you have got to sincerely try on every one of these to try to get your elbows to touch each other. And now you are going to, nope, we're still squeezing. Good. Keep squeezing, squeezing. Keep the belly tight. Almost there. And now you're going to open up, kind of rotate those arms out, squeeze your shoulder blades like you're trying to pinch a credit card there. Do the best you can. You want it to get tighter and tighter and tighter feeling in your back. That's good. Release. Okay, nice big arm circles now. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Good. And again, you do not have to move your head like I am. I just really enjoy opening up the front of my neck and my chest there. We spend so much time with our heads hanging forward that really feels good to look up and reach up. Full range of motion. Reach out. Reach up. Reach down. Good. Keep going. I understand that this burns. Believe me, I do, because I know I don't look like it, but it's burning on me too. Like I said, it's my job to make this stuff look easy, right? Almost through it. Almost through it. Smile. Enjoy it. Okay. Now I've got press backs. We did not do this the first time because I only like to do this when my shoulders are super warm. That's an alternate way to do it. That's a little easier. But what you're trying to do is bring your arms up straight like you're trying to smack the wall or smack something right behind you. It's challenging. And like I said, I only like to do this when my shoulders are super warm because how it's so challenging. All right, arms out. Press your palms up. Up, up, up. Good. Keep this up. It's only 25. It goes by super fast, you guys. Almost there. Okay. Up, down, pressing back and back, up and down, up and down, up and down. Smile. It hurts, I know, but smile. Oh, shake out those shoulders. We're back. We're back. Oh, yeah. All right. Stop it. I'm just excited because it's the last round and I get what's called last set magic, which means I feel all of a sudden energized. Here we go. Press it up. And press it up. Good. Please don't hate me, you guys, but this round we're going to focus on really getting a little bit more definite motions. And what I mean by that is we're going to really reach. We're going to really squat. We're going to really reach. We're going to really squat. You made it to the third round. You can do this. Keep your form on point. Keep pressing down and up through your heels. Keep squeezing your butt. Do not rush through it just because it's the last round. I know you're tired. I'm tired. I know you're sweaty. I'm sweaty. But you're not going to have to do this anymore today after this. All right, that's done. No more of those today. Let's do those good mornings with a fly. Back is flat. Fly. Squeeze your butt. Come up. Back is flat. Fly. You can, if for whatever reason you're feeling odd pinches in your shoulders or something, omit the arm movement. Just do the good morning. Body weight is in the heels, squeezing the butt as you come up. Looking good. Chin is down, back of the neck is nice and long. And your belly is, you guessed it, tight. Keep it going. We're getting there. We're almost through it. And then you don't have to do these again today. All right, moving on. Balancing, standing side raises. Get your core tight. Lift. Lift. Remember, it is just 15 of these, and then you don't have to do any more. We're going to try to hold at the top a little bit. Hold at the top a little bit. Hold at the top. Good. Do what you can. If you can't raise your leg that high and hold at the top, then raise your leg lower. Because I really want your muscles to know what's happening to them. Just have one or two more here. Hold it. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Bring it down. Other side. I know it. Yeah, it burns. It burns. It's okay. Here we go. And lift. And lift. And lift. Pull your belly in again. And lift. And we're going to hold a little here. And hold. Pull that belly in. You can see I'm giving myself physical cues here. Do it for yourself as well. Good. And hold it. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. One more. We're going to hold it, hold it, hold it. Stick with it. And down. Beautiful. Shake out your hips. Get the tension out. And front kick with a toe tap. Find the power in this movement. And that power comes from your core. And again, I don't want you rounding your back like crazy in order to make this movement happen. Good. Other side now. Here we go. Just 15 of these. Chest is lifted. Belly is tight. I wonder if this is like the 100th time I've said it in this video. But it's so important. And moving on. Okay, down to the floor we go. Chest flies with that glute bridge hold. Here we go. Big hug from somebody. Rounding the beach ball. Weights are right over the chest. Pressure through the heels. Glutes are tight. How are those glutes? Don't let them sag. Don't let those hips drop. Good. Elbows are soft. Do not lock them out. Almost through it. Good. Here we go with the skull crushers and the glute bridges at the same time. Everything goes up, everything down. Good. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Press through your heels. Get your hips to come up as high as possible. Press those arms. And you can see I'm kind of milking the movement at that last little bit because I'm trying to get full maximum squeeze. Good, good, good. Don't just go through the motions, squeeze through the motions. And this should be the last one. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeeze and release those glutes. Little tiny movements. Give it everything you've got. And we are going to do a little hold at the top. And now. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And down we go. Beautiful. Whew. Okay. Put the weights down, hands at your sides, heels up, pull the belly down and press your hips up. Whatever that means for you. Literally this movement could be just a little like off the floor. That's okay. You have to start somewhere. Give yourself grace. Enjoy what you're doing. You are almost done with this workout. Time to get up. Here we go. Step back lunges with the bicep curl. You can see I'm getting a little tired. Good. And you can change how far you step back, but I really want you to keep pressure through that front heel. It's only 8 each side. Or is it? Maybe I added a bonus rep or 2 here. That's okay. You'll be fine. Keep your balance, keep your belly tight, and keep that pressure through the front heel. Again, honor your knees, respect them, go down only as far as is good for you. Look at that. There's a little extra rep there. But you made it. Okay, last arm circuit. We can do this, you guys. So good for the arms. You can do it. We got this. Here we go. You can do it. Belly tight, arms out, arm circles. I look like I'm starting a gymnastics move right there. I have never been a gymnast. Just FYI. Good. 25 of these. I bounce in my knees to help me through it. Other direction. So you can bounce in your knees too. You can see I really, really want to get through this and be done. Good, good, good. And bring your elbows together, palms open, and you're just going to rotate open. And as you do that, you are pinching your shoulder blades together with everything you've got. So this is where you're forming your own resistance. You're not just going through the motions, you're tightening your muscles. Squeeze everything, squeeze, belly tight. Okay, and pinch those elbows together as if they could touch behind your back. Literally every time you're like, come on, squeeze. If I just do it one more time, I'm sure I can get them to touch. That's what you have to do for every rep on these because that's how it's effective. You're not holding any weights. You're just using the resistance of the weight of your arms. Hold it. Bring it down. And up and down. Up and down. Looking good. Yeah, I might be rushing it just a little bit. If you need to go a little slower, that's okay. Keep your belly tight. Almost done there, guys. Just have a few more reps. This arm circuit burns, but this is the home stretch of your workout, okay? Push through, guys. Push through. right, moving on. Press backs, arms super straight. Whack. Whack something behind you. Again, if this is really challenging for you, and it probably is because it took me a long time to get good at this, just do one arm at a time. You can see how much effort it takes from the rest of the body to make this movement happen. Really bring your arms up with energy. Okay, almost there. Press up, 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 up. Are your shoulders on fire? Because mine are. Bounce in the knees. As it gets harder, pull your belly in and bounce on your knees a little bit. Okay, and pressing up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's okay to let your body move with it. It is okay. Abs are tight though. You're not trying to isolate any movements here. You guys, you did it. You did it. I am so proud of you. Thank you so, so, so much. Take a break. Come back. We'll cool down. I need a minute. Just a minute. All right. Roll your shoulders. We're just going to take another minute or two to relax the tension out of our bodies. I promise I'll make this pretty quick. Bring your arm across your chest, relax your shoulders down, and give it a gentle pull with the other arm. You can sway, you can stand still. Switch sides, relax your shoulders down. Breathe, and just kind of love the feeling right now of being worked. And clasp your hands behind your back and stretch your chest. Pull your shoulders down and back. You can lift your chin to the sky if that feels good to you. I love this stretch. You can see that I do. Good. And we're going to just come down gently, stretching the back of the legs. Bend one knee, straighten the other, and bring your face closer to that bent knee. And if this is hard for you, you can come to a chair and use the chair to rest your hands on. And switch sides. Just relax your head and neck, relax your shoulders, try not to hold tension. Come back to center, bend your knees, and roll up like a rag doll. And bring your shoulders down and back. Inhale, reach one arm up, pull on the wrist as you lean over. Relax into that. Pull your other wrist and arm up and over to the other side. Enjoy it. Beautiful. Come up and take a nice inhale in. Hands together. As you exhale, your hands to your heart. Thank yourself for coming today. I thank you. Have a beautiful day.